Yeah, that's it. That's it, my friends. No more music for you. I see that some of my videos have got some response. I like that. Thank you for your response. But the kind of response you give is without any arguments, without any real nothing. It's just nothing. What you give there is just pure nonsense. Even me, I can't understand. Just comment it with some slogans or whatever. I don't care. I don't care about you. What your opinion is, as long as you don't say it, I don't really care. I wanted to tell you about a miracle that happened. Let me translate it so that I may get it right. Everything is blocking my site here. So that was the case for this kind of miracle too. Miracle of the Israeli flag. I sell them, these flags, and on the sales item I have these items which is ongoing sale, and when I get a customer, he have something that is called finished and fixed, because that is how the customer do the transaction. He pay for the transaction, but I thought I had to accept the sale before the transaction could go through. Maybe this happened for a deeper reason, because the transaction went through without me accepting, because I sold those flags, as you saw them. This a little bit larger than this, and then the transaction went through without me confirming, because I couldn't confirm something I didn't have. And the track number was provided. I didn't have the item, so how could I send something I didn't have? I didn't pack it, I didn't label it with the track number, which I would do if I had the item. And the case for this, I couldn't commit, I couldn't go through with the sale, because I didn't have the item. Now I have them because I ordered them. This is the failure of my sale was the reason I had to order new flags. So if I follow the track, which I did, which I didn't have the item, but you see, this is in its own track, in its own story. I could see that this was on its way. It was collected at my door here by all from home to the address. And it was collected. It was on its way. I didn't put anything out. I didn't have anything. So it was collected, transported, and the customer received the flag. When I got those flags just recently, I asked through Facebook, because when I was alarmed that a customer wanted this flag, I wrote to the customer through the same message provider that I don't have the flag, so I will remind you when I get it. I didn't get any response. Some of the customers are really not following up. So I contacted the customer through Facebook, the same name, so I regarded this was the customer. It is my wife, he told me. It is my wife. My wife. Okay. But I have to explain that. Have you really received this flag? I didn't have it, so I couldn't send it. But now I called this transport company, in order to get a new track number, in order to send the flag. No, my wife got the flag. So there is no problem with the flag. I have the flag. But is it on the same advertisement that if you could respond on that kind of ad, I would be very happy, because it would confirm that this is something that went through and you are okay, you have the flag. Yes, he responded, and I don't have any clue how this flag, I packed it in this way, and the customer got it without me sending it. I wanted to elaborate on this because it is a true miracle. I don't know whether I can confirm it in fully. I have to be honest. Because something can happen that I haven't got any information of. But I tried with both the company, which confirmed this is already sent, and the customer. Yeah, the flag is received. My wife is happy. It was a blue, white, with a Star of David. Just like this. So what can I say? This seems obviously to be a miracle of the flag of Israel. The miracle of the flag, Israeli flag. I don't sell much flags here. I do, but not compared with this. So this is just one size, one type. So I couldn't, for the best of me, and it is hard to try to track what happened when people are happy and okay. There's nothing unique about it. It just went through, the flag went through. And what That is something that baffled me to the core. And that is how it went. That's how the Israeli flag came to the customer without me selling it. And I believe if it's not someone else, which should be rarely the occasion, because it is in the time frame that we are talking about, I got paid. I got paid by this service system that I got paid. So it's something very unique about this story. I can't say, I can't explain it, but customer got his flag. Can you explain it? I can't. So I think it is a sign if this video is shared. And I call myself a false prophet, but this is not a false story. I wouldn't have any reason to lie about something like that. Maybe some other things have happened because I sell a lot of stuff, and I tell my customer, if you have any complaints, just bring it back. I will pay you back, and it will be no problem with me. If you are unhappy, some maybe take advantage of me in some way because they seems to be very unhappy. They didn't get what they ordered and so on. And I try to be as precise and accurate as I can be, so that neither me nor the customer will feel cheated. And the track number is a safety guard for what I'm dealing with. It is insured and it is all good. So if the customer complains something that I didn't write and should have written, I pay back immediately. But sometimes they complain about nothing. Like you people, you try to argument against Israel, free Palestine. You write free Palestine. What is that? Palestine have never existed. I debated with some elderly people last Thursday, and they claimed that this land, Israel, is a mistake. It's a miracle, my friend. The land of Israel is a miracle, and it is put in the place of a mockery stone, mockery bird, in order to mock everyone that try to debunk, eradicate Israel. Look what have happened to all the Jews throughout the story of Abraham. It seems to be those that bless you, Israel will be blessed. And those that, this Turkish minister that had some word of profound condemnation, he was struck dead. So don't try with false statements. Try with right statements. Try to do your argument in a precise and good way, coherent, and you see, a good argument is something. It is a statement that both party, both disagreeing or agreeing, can confirm you are stating the right thing, that is the bottom line of an argument, of an accusation, that you state something very factual. But Palestine, is that a factual argument? No, it is nothing even close. It is far from a precise argument. I hate to even interact with those false statements. And here I state that I am a false prophet, but I try to be as factual, even though I'm limited. That is the whole concept. I may have been mistaken. I have misunderstood. Maybe sometimes I'm out on my way, out of my limitations. I'm out there not finding any way back. And you should know that even though you are maybe the most perfect human being, you can be way off wrong. And you have those rabbis that even say, and what kind of a rabbi would state such a thing? But it goes without saying. Even though you are keeping all the commandments, and it's all for the good of mankind. To keep commandments is just something to obviously, or more probably, would seems to be a very loving person. If you keep all the commandments, it seems that you are way off of yourself. You are not minding yourself and your own urges and needs. You do it for your fellow human being, and that is the commandments. Do unto others that you want them to do to you. So every argument, every statement have to be precise into the core, that both parties, if they are honest and truthful and seeking the truth, they will consent on the basis of your argument. But if you state something like Free Palestine and whatever that is, you are just a misled person, a pity misled person that have gone astray in your own confusion. You are a very confused person that believe that Free Palestine have something to do with a Palestinian country, Palestinian people. I respect people that call themselves Palestinian. Of course, I wouldn't dare to criticize. If they believe they are, they are. But even me, I can believe a lie all my life. And if they have no honor and no pride in their origin, just for a political purpose, you know what's coming next. If people are stating they are Palestinians without any roots from Palestine, which was the previous area, never been a country, the previous area where the Israel is now, where the Syria is now, where the Jordan and Lebanon and Sinai is now. Mr. Arafat, Yasser Arafat, the PLO the PLO king of PLO. I missed that word. Sorry for that. He was the chief of PLO. He was from Egypt. So why couldn't he call himself Egyptian? Nobody knows. If not, it was only for the political purpose to eradicate Israel. And I told these ladies, Palestinians, or whoever you are talking about, they don't want peace. If you are saying to me, they both want peace. And I have to say to Norwegian confused people, because they are so into their own perfect ideas. That's how I got excluded, because of the Norwegians' perfect ideas. Oh, what is right and what is wrong, and what is not really what is right and what is wrong, but what fits here in this society is exactly what I think it should be about. So I've been arrested for many times by saying something that according to them, those besserwissers were out of order. I try to be more clear than ever before. I state that people are duped in the social media or mainstream media by their lies. They honestly believe that Mr. Trump is a villain, that Mr. Netanyahu is the worst man. I told those ladies, Mr. Netanyahu, if you are hating him, I honor Mr. Netanyahu for the most brave person standing against the whole world. What a man. At least you have to give him the honor that he is strong. He is determined and he is steadfast. You can't say something. You can't say that he is a crook when he do the right thing. You may think or believe that he is a crook because of the mainstream media, what they are stating. But we know the mainstream media is lying. It's the leftists. It is their time now to lead the whole world into its own destruction. So you guys that are commenting on my YouTube, I'm so happy. Thank you for all the attention you give. You show by the pure silly statements that you are stating that you are just idiots. You are just so horrendous misled. You are proving without any doubt that you are so misled and so way off from the path of honesty, of decency, of truth. I'm baffled how people can shout out that free Palestine and go into this Hamasistan. I wonder how if you call yourself a decent, peace-loving human, you should at least know that Hamas is polar opposite. The ladies, they said, Israel is a mistake. It was established by a mistake. So what was the mistake? They are returning to their ancestral homeland, and according to the division of the Ottoman Empire. There were so many Jews there that should have way more country than the State of Israel. According to the percent of population of the Jews that were in the Ottoman kingdom, they should have much more than the Israel today. Maybe Jordan, but it was a crooked deal with Jordan, the king there. And since England did what they did, shared what they wanted to share, administrate what they wanted to administrate, it went just like how it is today. And the demand that Israel should give more like Norway are condemning Israel. And in fact, the legitimizing Israel in a way that they can't even defend themselves. Back to the 67 border. The Palestinians don't want 67 border. They don't want any Israeli settlements, ownership. They want it all. And I told those women that Palestinians don't want a separate state beside Israel. They want their own. They want to eradicate Israel, and they know those arguments of mine are true. They wouldn't believe it because they state both want peace. I know because she asked, honestly. It's okay to ask. How do you know better than me and about what they want or don't want? You have to listen to their leaders. And there ended the argument. So my friends, the miracle of the State of Israel, the Israeli flag, I experienced it. If you don't believe it, I don't care. I don't even believe it wholeheartedly myself, because maybe it's some detail I didn't get. Maybe I will find out and I will correct my statements. But for now, for me, it's a big miracle. And it proves that God is with Israel. God is blessing all those that blesses Israel. But a Jew said to me, it's not certain that God will bless us, but if you bless Israel, he will bless you. So I believe that God bless Israel with peace, with what can we say is not blessed about Israel? When every nation wanted to conquer and occupy Israel, the seeds wouldn't grow. It was deserted. It was a stone, sandy place. Many people have written about the state of the land that was so uninhabited. I don't know what to say, but it was the state of Israel today, which is growing like a garden, is a miracle in of itself. So this is only one factual proof that Israel is a miracle and is a blessing to the whole world. Yet they are tormented with the war and so on. Maybe they are not clear according to God, and God will give them peace. I pray for that, and I I ask for shalom for Israel. Be blessed, all you Israel.